What's good YouTube, it is Dom King here representing Dominant Physiques. So in this video I'm going to talk about weightlifting. So what I thought I'd just explain is that no, I don't ever want to be a weightlifter. Obviously I like doing occasional ego lifting, 1 rep maxes and things like that, but I don't overall in the long term don't ever want to compete in a weightlifting show. If anything, I'd rather go and compete in a bodybuilding show. No, I'm only nearly 17, I'm already thinking about this, but in the end result, I've been training for a year and a half now, and it's just a kind of a goal to keep me going. I love lifting, going to the gym, and that's just kind of an external objective for me. Maybe to compete and maybe place high in my first competition or something like that. Have I ever thought of when I might be competing? Yes. I wouldn't quote me on this, to me actually doing it, but maybe summer of 2016. I mean, that's only, what, 16 months away, roughly. But something to keep me focused on it. We're coming back to weightlifting, lifting weight, and the obviously question normally gets like, bro, how much do you lift and all that. Like, for me, it's not about how much I can lift. It's more about me contracting muscle, and how I'm contracting it. Like, anyone can just lift a lot of weight aimlessly, but I'm aiming to contract the muscles really hard, trying to stimulate them, break down the small muscle fibers, so they can prepare the nutrition, which hopefully be getting right. But yeah, I'm reason why I'm kind of doing this video is because I've been watching like Greene's series with fans, something like that. And he's saying that I'm not a weightlifter, and I thought, yeah, I'm quoting him here, but like, if any of you guys want to be a bodybuilder or just having a good body just in general, don't be concerned about how much weight you lift. Just be concerned of the contraction. Like, you can do cheat reps, just like curling, for like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 60 kg on a bar. Like, yeah, well done. Golf clap here for you guys. But you're going to throw your back out and those other things, and not really stimulating your muscles. Like, even for curls, people stop here. Like, you're not even going all the full way down. You're stopping like there, not getting the full racks muscle, stretching your bicep, and then you're stopping here. You're not getting a full contraction. You have to go up, really squeeze hard. You want to try and aim to squeeze as hard as possible. To get the muscle contracting and make it actually work. Like for bench, I mean, I'm probably a hypocrite here because I'm going for a PB on Monday. But this is just because I set these goals to hit. But generally in training, I try and focus on contracting the muscle first. Like, I think that's what a lot of people find hard with, not getting the mind and muscle connection, is that you're not thinking about actually contract the muscle first. You're thinking, okay, you think I'm moving the weight. You need to think of moving the weight, but how you're moving it. So if you're doing bench, you'll make sure that your pecs, so your pec minor, is contracting first before anything else. Because if you're not, contracting the main muscle in that movement, then what's the point of that movement? It just it's irrelevant. Obviously deadlifts and squats, those are typically the movements which people love lifting heavy in, and I love try and lift heavy in them as well. Despite the weight being impressive or not, but I still like doing it. It's just it's a bit of fun. But if you really want to build muscle and completely limit the amount of time which you're going to be wasting, you really need to think about that. Drop the ego, bring it aside, and really just focus on the contraction which your muscle is doing. Otherwise, you're wasting time and time. Like, if you're only training once a week on back, and you're just doing 1 rep maxes, 3x3s and things like that, you're really not gonna progress very quickly. Maybe in your strength, but obviously strength does correlate with muscle, but not directly. Like, if you look at bodybuilders, like, I don't want to go back to Kai Greene and Phil Heath, when they're actually training, not for the camera. They're not throwing an impressive weight around. They're really focused on the contraction, like the way which they use. Like, people at 2 years in their of going to the gym can lift that. Thinking, hold on, I can lift that weight. But yeah, you could for 1 rep, not 12, 15 reps, and not actually focusing on contracting the muscle. I mean, that's what I think beginners, intermediates, pretty much anyone in the gym we need to look at if they are trying to build muscle and not going for that ego lift, trying to impress people in the gym, and actually cut down the amount of time which they're wasting from doing that. Really just need to focus on the proper contraction which they should be doing whilst trying to lift the weight up. So for instance, deadlift, making sure that your back isn't rounded. In bench, making sure when you're going down you're touching your chest and actually recontracting your pec minor and pec major, really kind of boosting up. But make sure it's your chest first. You can do anything, you can go, so like now I'm really tense doing it, but I can do it like this, and it's really relaxed, like I'm not doing anything, tense, relax. It's like, it probably doesn't look different, but for me, and if you're doing it properly, it feels so different. Even doing bicycle, just holding them really, really, really tight. I mean, and going down really, really slowly, you're going to get a lot better, performance out of your muscles. I mean, it's going to fatigue you a lot more. You won't have to lift as much weight. But you really shouldn't be trying to impress other people. There's gonna, no homo here, but let your body speak, not your weight. Like, obviously, when you're smaller, skinny like me, you want to, maybe want to show people that, oh yeah, he is skinny, but look how much he can lift. You've got to try and put that aside and go, okay, I can lift that, but no, that's not my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to get a good body and maybe compete, or just get a good body, or if you want to go into modelling or something like that. You've got to put that aside, put all your, that skinny guy thoughts like, oh, I can lift this much. You've got to put it aside and really focus on the contraction. Don't be worried about how much you're lifting, how much you can bench, typical question. Really just focus on the proper contraction which you should be actually using when moving weight from A to B. So I hope this has helped you guys kind of get into my kind of training mindset of things, and many other people's training mindsets, and I hope you take this on board. I mean, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not qualified. This is just, it could be all crap coming from my mouth, it may be. But this is just what I feel best, and I get a lot better pumped from doing this. And love to hear your feedback on this, and see you next video.